My name is Senna. Let's talk some politics. I want to show you something. So this is coming from NPP MP for a year of Krum. And this is what he's saying. I'll say, if the man has done anything wrong, at least take his age into consideration. This is coming from Michael Kwesi Addo, who is the NPP MP for Krum. Now, for people who don't understand the Ena Walkano, let's go into the story. So he was talking about Papaya or that screen is way. Meaning say Nkofo Bebre name no. And I know that some people also don't know him. Now, Papa we are that screen is way. Your friend Maxo Kofi Juma. Now he was the CEO of a year Gehok. Now, for people who don't know Gehok a buying company or producing san. And to say what in Sambi to say Abia Castle Bridge, what in Sambi to say Mandingo, what in Sambi to say Heba Freak, you know, all those things are very popular. Into more muchabino, what in Sambia a friend M say Takai, San Sani Nano, a Gehok for NA. Atias, all these popular brands no Gehok NA. Inti Papei any adeno a cocotuano. Na Papei so no, or your president Akufo Addo, Yabeka say, Nasel. Neba Bema Ewa represent Akufo Addo ba. Nidino no Maxo Kofi Juma. Now, under NPP, let me see your name. I've given him the befitting intro. Now it makes sense. Now, under NPP, I didn't know Ekoko share Gehok. A lot of controversies. APA free hop. Yet he said Gehok Eboka 50 million Ghana cedis during his tenure. In fact, time and year Kasa Waboka 50 million Ghana and Gehok Aboka 50 million, no more they 50 million Ghana cedis. No, it was somewhere around 2024. So that time crano. Now 2024 auditing no and yambai. In year 2022-2023 a kakekea. Yabo Ewa Gehok no 50 million. Timowe Kaya nan saying His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. E can send be our cast one tea bida. Say wo bisi wo ton wensa nanso waboka. Because Ghana je baby aye no mensa. Ti ye naming ceremony aye no mensa. Eye ye no mensa. Enije mu ye no mensa. Nti die ntia na wo bi ti company a omo ye nsa. Na wo say eka. Yaboka 50 million Ghana cedis. That wasn't the only controversy. Another one, and they say, and put there, omo kaso, ma open ma semni na oh bema aja say, and no cry or no babo until beka say yes or no the beka no cry open ma. It is already babo ni bi enim, and then put there, and no any issue. You see, Okoton company ni property allegedly without the approval of the board. Na company no near so mu japade bi wotema. Our cocoton no $700,000. Aside that, near see company cars. Company car ba car your friend the Genesis. Mo amunim cars munim sa car no. The market value about 1 million Ghana cedis. Allegedly, auto car no for 4,000 cedis. Yes. Car na a company car. Na car no nebo company ni to no 1 million Ghana cedis no. Or no, allegedly what to car no for 4,000 cedis. Aside that, na other two company cars in so on the hunt or no company cars miensa and on the ho. Inti ejumaya for no essay omunim say or your president Akufo Addo asew inti under president Akufo Addo no more report here asem ne nkonko si hu still baby otina not Nti ene aban sesan no enom se aban sesan dia ye dwumayefo no ye be report. Nti dwumayefo na nkasa na de pen eto paper so. E de call police for ekokobo police for amane say. Ye former boss Maso Kofi Juma. Sebe krono a wabo ye ni. Nti cars 3 e wo ne ho. Ye say cars ne kra na sisi amienu. Ye hu bebi a engine na afa. Nti police for ekokoche no. Omukwache no no mo je car ba ko. Genesis na e cost 1 million. The police watching now when they no turn as well, you know. And no, ena NPP. So now you understand this post. And then a NPP MP. Aba bontin say ane se masokofi juma se we di bone kra na. Nanki yen hwe ni age because we did 72 years. Until we did bone kra yen hwe ni age nanki yen fa bone ne nche no. NPP MP nsem a wo kana no. When I sit on this platform and I tell you guys say NPP is just a group of narcissistic personality people who are suffering from narcissistic personality disorder, and the group you want form a party be a friend NPP. You people think I'm lying? Because I'm saying that political party is full of narcissists. Omwa ye share yaria a warm so a narcissistic personality disorder. Omo and the group you want form a party if your friend NPP na. A ya na young crofo say you are grown a midi. But every single day they are going to vindicate me. NPP. Mudi agrobi. NPP for. Omo say omo kagana for who? Me say who the NPP to her. Now what the Ghana to her. NPP ni bia be in a party ja Ghana. Those people, they don't see themselves as part of Ghanaians. And so Ghana mra indi omo. Eye NDC for na Ghana brendi omo. NDC jomu ye boni a Ghana brendi omo. But omo NPP Ghana brendi omo. He, and that is the reason why NPP ni bia yesi we di boni bia aban ensa e kanono. Share the behavior from the NPP. It is just a message to show to you. Share chairman won to me. And semba ya chino. Look at a whole parliamentary caucus. A caucus na form say chairman won to me ya chino no. Omon penny. Why do you think that was happening? Because these people don't see themselves say Ghana mbrano and form Omo who say Ghana mbrano omo no, it should affect them. In China, the current, the current chief, the suspended chief justice. Embra ye koti mbra say ni na embra ye di ye juma NPP ni obeka say dabi ono de ompene. Ah, na ye ni na ye ti krom ha. Ye ti krom ha o. Ena under Professor Michael Kwe. NPP MP for Fomena or decided to stand as independent candidate. Few months to abattoir. Omo mayeti as ye say with tiambra, and indeed na Ghana mbrano etrese with tiambra. Ye vacate ni seat, ye jini seat e kunyane ye jeye. Ye vacate ni seat. President Akufo Addo was in fact President Akufo Addo was on record. President Akufo Addo was on record. Say adia papa no why no party no money no enye juma, and they vacated his seat. Edru say NDC time. MPP for our more parliament. Almost declare so more independent. Na sa time no, you declare more vacant. MPP ebeba bedan sa time hang parliament no you declare mo vacant MPP ebeba bedan ne even saying minority because that time no mo ne NDC for numbers ni yepe embra na 4 years ago omudedi omo anka so mo member of parliament for me na MP eto omo mbra omo beba bedan ne minority in parliament no MPP for say that be sa mbra no enye adwuma biom. Just within 4 years. Just within 4 years. So. Almost say some brand new juma bium, omu di Mirika, Eco Supreme Court. Emma sa time. In the history of this country. That time the Chief Justice, Mami Tokonu, in the history of this country, ni who be that. Saturday na yema ruling no, Saturday na wa freke, Saturday na trese wa empanel judges, Saturday na wa mo abo ruling no, ye twi wan yenti ase. The same embra na omo ebebo omo no omo vacate for me na MP seat E duru say Abambagbe nso eye bi. Omo say dabi. Uni hu kwan say wo Abambagbe no be yes adintia because ye NPP for ye nipa sen mo Ghana for. Mo Ghana for na mbra no enremo. Ye NPP for de mbra no enre yen da. Ye mpene ma mbra enre yen. When I sit here and I tell you about the NPP, ya na yen grofo say your time hu no. Me say asem bia making bia no. Fatu wona he. San grofo yi omo de omo hu say omo ye nipa sen Ghana for bia. And that is why we are Ghana ni na wutie me a. E wo say sa de ni ye unhi. Na NPP party no, you tell them no. Utie me a, e wo say sa de ni ye unhi. Ye unhi. If I mean, let's listen. Let's see. If yes, you are telling us okay, so it is not about Maxwell Kofi Juma. Say enyama ye say why allegations are there to ne no. It is not about say we di bone. Me boy. Allegedly you see we are cars. It is not about cars now we are no. Me boy. It should be about his age. Even if he has done something wrong, let us at least consider his age. Me boy. Ni enjay no me boy. That is what the NPP MP is saying, Mate. Mumi enko in Sawon prison. Yanko prisons they were Ghana in there will be a lot of people are omwenyi ese Maxwell Kofi Juma. Media menka ase Maxwell Kofi Juma yanchin into membra wundi bonu. E police asem na aba. Investigations bekoso. Se police for your investigations ni ehun se Maxwell Kofi Juma. We di bonia. Say ordinary Ghanaian, the Edebeya no, Maxwell Kofi Juma also has to go through it. Yanko in Sawem, Yanko all the prisons in this country. Near her say, Yenya people with worse conditions than Kofi Juma condition, ana. O say the condition ti, and the agency, yen consider no. Okay, let's go to Nsawam prisons. Let's go to all the prisons in this country. Yanko say Yenya people who are worse, who are even older than Maxwell Kofi Juma. You say you know be more than 72 years, will chroma. Say nipa konsi enja na. And now me know say by this time, Ghana court, yes sentence you be. Time I will tease us we are making. By this time, yes sentence you be with Ghana court. And the young consider nipa krone. You know what? Yeka se Ghana krano, embrana krane nye juma biom. Yen consider. It is only the NPP party. And omone they don't believe in consequences. They don't believe in judgments. Only the NPP party. You see, but e wiase ankasa no. Uhwe se nia Nyankopon ono ankasa bo ne wiase na. E wiase ankasa no. Judgment is part of the world. Se nia Nyankopon wo bo wiase no. Judgment. Look at the human body, and the human body is an epitome of God's greatness. The human body. Into sorry de biana udi eduane fun ekomu udi eduane fun ekomu obi biara nim say at some age in your life it will catch up with you. Meboa. You don't need to be a doctor to know. Unim say at some age, san eduane fun na de bia udi akomu no. At a certain age in your life, it will catch up with you. That is your judgment. That is your judgment. You pay for whatever you are doing. It will be onye sika boom na wedi onye sika boom obienim. So why is it that ebia will be quicker na debia wo quicker na basa o twi ne by heart na debia ko speeder obi tumi di na echika sesa ade we ya wo ye wan hwe ya da achi bi e de obekwa akosi baby enye de ntia na obi tumi kasa because every single person knows say whatever action na wo take no oye den ewiase be ma o judgment. Obi sorry they be our exercise, they be our exercise. You don't need to be a doctor. You don't need to be a prophet. Yen him say ni pakro we ade ade be awo ye. Da chi bi ne ho be ye den. Obenyi ache. Why? Because it is part of our system. It is part of the universe. say action be obe taking no, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law of motion. To every cause there's an effect. And so you can't tell me that if Akufo Addo was taking actions and then the workers, and you see the funny thing is that na Akufo Addo ne juma efo ni bikra no dodoa wo ho a na wo threaten omumpo. Allegation and the NDC MPB was also the abane say, in fact, Obesakin Crawford allegedly, Obabesakin Crawford ho no ma on Crawford ye SHS graduate a ye no nen Crawford ene odi omo eba betina department ano e wo gi work ho no na every single month no ti omo 25,000 Ghana cedis. The NPP for aba be gu ho allegedly in every single month omo gi 25. No Akufo Addo ne kra no. Another allegation is say aside the salary and the fuel allowance and no na ono a assign 40,000 cedis as allowance, personal allowance amane every week. It was one of the allegations. Say every week, not just 40,000 Ghana cedis as allowance. The salary mbayo, the fuel allowance mbaye. Nande abanfo fraba. Ne dwumaye fo na nkasa say abanfo fro na waba no yenim say wo de ye kan obetie because so no se bi onye wa asew. Nti ye kan obetie. Me attract akoma police. Na police for aba be so nipa kronim say ye investigation na kra na ya granting ni bail. Ye say ye investigations in hu ne say nsem wa ya kan fa ne hu na ye no kware. Ana say nye no kware criminalities ne nsem de ye si we wi cars ne nyama ne akwakoji car ni bi ne nyama ba ye nhwehwe mu ahwe say ye no kware ana say nye no kware a. O say ye boni kra na we dia yemfa ye let us consider his age. Ni yemfa nche no. Sa any MPP for mon country Ghana for say emrano mono endimuso. Muma Ghana for nti ase say you people are bigger than Ghana your constitution. Let us understand so that ye can Ghana for ye nkan mo nkan ho. Ni aka say NDC and the rest ni hu ni say ye mpa ni ye Ghana for. Mo de emrano emfa mo ho. Mon kan ye nti. Ntre mo adwon wa nkrofo odi omocha o